Hello, I'm Zach Marshall, Director of Music at Maxwell Street. I'd like to draw our attention one final time to the 11th station of the cross. Jesus promises his kingdom. Here we have three men, Jesus and two thieves. They're all being put to death. One of the thieves chides Jesus and presents himself from a place of prideful power. He is facing sure death, but this pride and unbelief will not allow him to accept God's grace. The other thief speaks to Jesus with humility. He confesses his own faults and points out Jesus' innocence. This humility and belief that Jesus would remember him when he came into his kingdom results in Jesus saying to the humble thief, "Today you will be with me in paradise." Fast forward 2,000 years, and we see a world where the struggle between pride and humility continues to play out. And it goes deeper than just belief or unbelief. We see a world where pride and the resistance to a loving God are manifested in many destructive ways. Wars being waged and world leaders putting their own interests above all else. We see it in our own lives when we make decisions on our own without thoughtful prayer. Often we find ourselves humbled, having made a series of bad choices that leave us pleading for God's grace and mercy in our lives. Perhaps if we look at our own lives, we see in ourselves a little bit of both of the thieves who spoke to Jesus that day. Hanging on either side of Jesus, they represented opposites, belief or unbelief, humility or pride. And Jesus is in the middle of it all, loving us, giving his very life for us. May we choose to embrace this love and the promise of Jesus' kingdom.